If you're watching this video, it's because you're awesome, and you're about to learn something that makes you even more awesome. Hello, I'm Victor Sane. Welcome to another tool unboxing and review on Saneauto. Today, we have the 10-piece Dewalt Reciprocating Saw Blade set. And we're going to be checking that out and testing it with the Kobalt Reciprocating saw. First, let's take a look at the package here. We've got 10 pieces, and you got 4 of the metal blades that are 4.5 inches long, 4 of the wood blades, and it says wood with nails, which means it will put up with a couple of nails, but I wouldn't expect these to do a lot of nails because they're not carbon tipped. 5 inches. 1 metal blade. And notice the huge difference in the teeth, 14 teeth per inch on the metal blade. That's going to put up with a lot more nails and metal and stuff like that. Now we're talking thinner metal with this, like exhaust pipes and sheet metal, those sort of things. 6 3/4. And 1 very long wood bit, 8 inches. Now the first thing I like about this is the packaging. Normally they've got this pinch welded here. Let me give you a better look. Pinch welded. But these have the little dowels. And if you work your fingers in here at the dowels, pop the dowels loose, then you can open up the package without having to cut it all to pieces or cut yourself all to pieces trying to get into it. Now one of the things I don't like is I would have liked it to be recessed on the other side in case you wanted to throw this in a drawer. If you wanted to keep your saw blades in it and throw it in a drawer, you could have done that with the bottom piece, but you can do that with the top piece if you so choose. But it's going to be a moot point because it comes with this case right here. This case not only pops open by the press of your thumb, which I like it when you can push it up with your thumb to pop these open, and you don't have to squeeze or some other thing, because if your hands are all dirty and filthy, you can still get your thumb up against there and pop that thing open. It's already got these 4 metal blades in here, and you'd think it wouldn't really hold anything else, but it's actually adjustable. Squeeze here and pull down. You can extend this out. It gets this long. You can put all your blades in it. Just like that. And even the longest one, the 8-inch, will fit in there. Now for testing these, we're going to be using the Kobalt Reciprocating saw, which comes with a case. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit with quite a few other things. There's another Dewalt blade that I've used for quite a bit. It's not really any heavier than any other reciprocating saw. What I do prefer about this saw over the other reciprocating saws that I had are the release. We're going to take the 8-inch wood blade and you pull on this, drop it straight in there, let go, and bam, you're loaded. Ready to saw. Let's go try this out. Now, if I failed to mention that the Kobalt Reciprocating saw has a 12-foot cord, I'm mentioning that now. Any real-world testing requires some mud and muck and nastiness. It's a very wet day too, so we know that the saw can really put up with that. And also requires coffee. We have a stump with considerable root system. I mean, we're looking at a foot here and here, 2 to 3 inches per root. As you can see, we've already sawed through this, and over here a few roots over here with a Dewalt blade exactly the same as this, but it was much older and had been used on many projects. We're gonna have to go up underneath here. I've dug out some of the dirt under here so we can reach. There's still a considerable amount of dirt, some concrete and other things in there we're gonna have to get through. Let's see if I can get y'all a better view, because that is cutting through really fast. It just jumped through a quarter of it in just that one pull. How's that, guys? Let's see. See it drop down? It's already through that.
Affiliate links are in the description.
Went through that root like it was nothing. So, very pleased with that. And let's see if there's any damage to the teeth, because it did hit some concrete. I heard it hit concrete, knocked some of the paint off right there. Knocked some paint off these teeth, but it hasn't actually damaged the teeth. So, dirt, mud, muck, concrete, and a big old stump. We'll have this out of here in no time with the Kobalt Reciprocating saw and Dewalt blades.
You can find links to the saw and the blades in the description of this video.
There we go. That's the terribleness of it. Okay. Let's see where we cut there. We cut through there. Cut through here and here and here. And all these little. So that's it. Mission accomplished. Oh, and Carol wanted to show you something.
Here is my new makeup case. Isn't it pretty?
Till the next video, get off the couch and get dirty.
No, I won't. See, clean. Bye.
Welcome to Saneauto. We're so glad you're here. We don't just do repairs and tool reviews.
Bienvenido a Saneauto. Nosotros no solamente hacemos reparaciones de autos.
We also film hot rods and mod rods, project cars, classic cars, antiques.
Nosotros también filmea autos antiguos, mod rods, hot rods, cualquiera.
We also like to take you with us to the car shows and the cruise-ins, so make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss anything.
Me gustaría llevarte con nosotros a los cruisings y car shows. Entonces, empuja ese botón y toca de campaña para que no pierda nada.
Thank you for watching our videos. Many of the events, shows, and people that we feature support much needed charities.
Bastante de eventos que nosotros filmea soporta caridad.
Please take a child or a friend to one of these events and make sure that they're aware of all the good works that the great people of the car community do.
Por favor, lleva un niño o un amigo a los eventos para que sepa de buenos trabajos que hacen los coordinadores de evento. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.